Hey, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and soon to be a outstanding Christmas or Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, or whichever festive holiday season it might be for you. So we're going to talk about what I think was the trends and the patterns in organizational communication. So if you think about it, the trends right now is technology. Technology rules the day. Unfortunately, that trend can also be our weakness as well, because as much as technology develops and how we communicate through technology versus face to face, we're starting to see the interaction between individuals diminish and go extinct. And then when you do see individuals want to talk one-on-one to each other, it turns into a point where it's a very awkward moment because of the lack of interaction with other individuals. But in businesses, especially in the government, around the Department of Defense and where I work, you're going to always see things like technology rule the day. And that's because that's the way you get to certain generations nowadays when it comes to communication and things like that. When you talk about patterns, you have to kind of identify something, the ups and downs of what's going on today. And, the patterns right now is not going to change that much for what's going on currently. Communication tools are still going to be communication tools. Social media outlets and platforms are still going to be social media outlets and platforms. There's not too much improvement they can do right now. In the future, I'm sure you can have a hologram from somebody calling you, and it'll pop up in your thing. You could talk to your businesses across the globe as a hologram, walk around the office space and everything else, which might help people think that that's better face-to-face communication. Because I always like to point stuff to the other side of the business versus government. You got to understand something, that right now, this change that we're going through is a much needed change, but like I said, it's also a change that could hurt in the future, especially when you have to learn how to communicate with other people. But you know what? Hey, we're going to have to embrace the technology and how to communicate and just do those certain things that that most people would make sure they veer from. Like, for instance, I'm not going to lie to you, me and communication, when it comes to social media, we tend to have somewhat of a disagreement, like Flipgrid. Me and Flipgrid haven't got along since I've been in this class, but I do think it's a great tool to be able to communicate something to business representatives or employees and subordinates across the globe. Branding is a big deal too. We have to make sure that we continue to brand. If you brand properly, you're going to enhance your business and then externally, but internally as well, because people will be proud of what product they're putting out on the street or what you're saying when it comes to branding. Look at the major companies right now. I just got done with Thanksgiving, or all of us got done with Thanksgiving for the most part, and look at how they brand the holiday Thanksgiving and how much money we spend, when truly back in the day, Pilgrim times and everything else, in colonies, it wasn't all about that and about the money. I bought a honey baked ham for over $80 because where honey baked ham is just like outstanding and you can't beat it, but $80. But that's their branding, what they do, how they market themselves so that people would want their product. But then it also helps to make sure your ham is good as well. So there were so many things I learned in this class. And when it comes to those patterns, like I said, technology is going to rule the day, but mark my words, it's going to hurt us as well in the interaction of face-to-face communication. So, hey, I wish you all luck. This is the last video that we're doing for this class, and time to get busy on that white paper and anything else that needs to be accomplished before the end of this course. Hey, thank you all for the learning experience, and I might keep my Twitter account. I'll keep the Twitter account. I don't know about the LinkedIn and the blog, but who knows, it could happen. Hey, God bless everybody, and I hope you all have an outstanding night and a wonderful new year.